Hey guys, it's Becky. Basically been thinking a lot about when things don't pan out the way that you want. Basically failure. And putting the time and effort in and then realizing it ain't worth nothing. So, I guess that's a very common thing actually. Remember, I don't know if you guys saw my envy video, but it's a common thing, just like envy. Because and this plays a lot into envy because you're thinking about the end point that maybe a path that someone else took, or the end point that you think that you were supposed to have, and it's not happening. So you're thinking that you failed. So I'm thinking I need to make a video about it because not many people understand that it's very integral that you need to be able to fail and fail comfortably. And it sounds silly to be able to fail comfortably, but stay with me. So I'm going to go through, I guess, the acquisition process of setting a goal or having a task in mind to do and continuing it forward, and what you need to do when it doesn't pan out. So you have to understand what you really want. That's prioritizing. You have to know what you want, what you don't want, and basically the division between the two. And basically what you want here needs to be realistic, and there has to be more benefit with what you're wanting than what you don't want. So if there's like maybe 2 coins in here and you got a lot more coins in here, then we need to change our priorities. You know what I mean? If there's more weight in what you're not wanting and then less weight in what you actually do want, then it's not that it doesn't have that much benefit to you. So is it worthwhile in trying to trek your way to that goal? Or is it worthwhile to sit back, reprioritize, replan, basically do some recon work, re-strategize, and find something else that is going to benefit you? When we as moms, as creative people, and as people that are trying to go through life with a chronic disorder, this is a very real thing. And especially when you're thinking about when you have a chronic disorder, failure can mean that you lose precious time, money, resources that you need to hold on to as long as possible. A lot of us don't have a lot of really steady jobs. A lot of us don't have a lot of energy during the day, or really a lot of mental acuity. You don't have a lot of time. You may have a degenerative disease and you may not know what your time frame is, but you still have to do this. And even more so, actually, if you're thinking that you don't have as much time as you would like, then you need to make sure that you focus. So make sure that what you want is really going to benefit you and going to basically do more for you priority wise, and not necessarily money, not necessarily immediate reward. Again, it may not be an immediate reward, especially when you're thinking about a creative career, especially when you're thinking about a mom, and especially when you're thinking about being living as someone stable in having a chronic disease. That's not going to be easy. That's not going to be simple, and it might not be overnight. So it's more than likely not overnight, actually. It's taken me 10 plus years for me to be where I am right now, able to talk and able to interact with people, able to go out and actually care. I got makeup on. I don't usually wear makeup, okay? So I went out today, I had a little bit of fun, and I came back home because I'm getting ready to do some stuff with my business. So I'm able to feel comfortable being social again. Didn't it before. It took a long time. So a lot of things take a long time, and if you're not willing to wait it out and you're not willing to do the work, then you need to reassess that priority to you. Why is it a priority, and what do I really want out of it? You know what I mean? Because you're going to do the work and it's not going to pan out because you're wanting something that goal is not going to offer you. So find out what that sort of goal is able to give. if you're basically trying to chop down a cherry tree and then you end up chopping it down and it has limes on it, then you had to actually think about what is growing on that tree. If you don't know, then you need to do your research. Okay? And look at your life as a CEO, because you are the CEO of your life. So if you take it like that, you have to look at everything as an investment in your business. What is, creating profit? What is not creating profit? What is costing me money? If it's at a stagnant, why is it stagnant? If it's going under, why is it going under? If it's making profit, why is it making profit? Because even if it's doing well for you, you have to be able to understand why it's going well and what you can do to make it bigger, or at least steadily rising, if that's your priority, if that's what you want. So that rate of return is also important to understand. What sort of return rate you're wanting. If it doesn't pan out the way that you want, will you be okay? Do you have a backup? Do you have an alternate route to your goal? If your goal here is where you want to be, and you may have to go around to go to it, or you may have to do something else. You have to find some other way if this is what you're wanting, not this. Because this can go to anything, any sort of goal, and you can just keep walking and walking and walking in circles. But if this is what you're wanting, then you have to know what you need to do to find this. And if this road has a detour, then you have to know an alternate route, just like if you're driving. So a lot of people say it's the journey, not the destination, and I think that's bullcrap. Because especially with having MS, I have walking difficulties. If I don't know where the hell I'm going, why the hell am I going there? That's basically it. Why am I going to be going there if I don't know where the hell I'm going? And I'll be more than happy to be able to go somewhere if I know why I'm going there. So a big thing for me is knowing the why. That's a big thing, and I keep saying that in my videos, but I'm going to keep saying it. I'm probably going to say it at least 1,000,000 times. Prioritize. Know what you're doing and why. Because why the hell are you going to be investing in that? It's basically like throwing money down the toilet. And time is money. So think about it like that, and things will start to make a lot more sense. Again, failure is not the end. Failure is just a moment of clarity, in my opinion. Failure is simply a moment to step back and look at things a little bit more objectively and be able to say, here's why I messed up. What can I do next time? How can I see the signs before I get to that point? It's not just in one aspect of your life. Use it on other things. Be objective with every part of your life. Because again, time is money. Why are you going to be, working towards something that isn't going to give you much return? Realistically, not everything is going to give you a return, especially a lot of things that you want out of life. It may not work. It may not pan out because there are things that are important to you that are not there. And that, basically you're looking for a cherry tree when you're chopping down a lime tree. You can't find cherries on a lime tree. It's not possible. So it's just, you have to know where the hell you're going. You have to know why, and maybe you just want, like some ice cream, some cherry ice cream, then go to the fucking store and get some. Why are you going? Think smarter, keep it simple, stupid. If your goal doesn't require that much legwork, and you're realizing that you're doing a lot more legwork than is needed, it's going to screw you up. Like it's going to be like, oh my god, how the hell? Why the hell? But it's a moment of clarity, and it's just a aha. I'd rather have the aha moment that I'm doing too damn much than the aha moment, years down the line that I've been doing too much. I'd rather like, oh wow, okay, I'm in the moment, realizing that not long, I haven't been doing it for too long, but I'm fucking up. I need to stop it and go do something else. Put my energy towards something else. In parenting, this is a big thing because, and I just realized this last night, that a lot of times I will put a lot of intention towards one thing and not realize that it's not as complicated as I want it to be, or that I'm thinking it's going to be. So you just do it. If you want your kid to be more respectful, you just do it. If you want to spend more time with your kid, just do it. And my thing was, I really wanted my kid to eat my cooking because my mother cooks a lot and I cook a lot. But a lot of times my kid won't eat my cooking. And I was trying to realize what that was and why that was. It was partially because of snacking, but it's also because of the fact that I didn't do it. I didn't want to do the work. And I realized that because I wasn't doing the work, how's she going to eat my food when I'm not cooking? How is she not going to have the right portions when I'm not making it for her? It's more like you understand that you have to stop being so hands-on to an extent, but you have to be hands-on. There's no way to not be hands-on when you're parenting. But there are some times where you have to put back. Sometimes you can't discipline them. Sometimes life has to discipline them. When they refuse to stop jumping on the bed, what'd that mama say? You monkey, stop jumping off the bed. What happened? They jumped off the bed. Bumped their head. They had to go to the doctor. The doctor said it. But they still did it. I don't put a lot of effort into doing something that is not a priority to me because I don't have a lot of energy. So if I don't have a lot of energy, then why am I going to put effort towards it? It's just being creative, knowing your priorities, really basically doing a cost effectiveness. Again, you're thinking about your own business. So is it cost effective? Do you have enough of time, money, energy, willpower, or even giving a crapness for this? If it's low, then don't invest. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't put the extra in it because you're not going to have enough to put on the rest of your life. You have to have enough basically commitment in you to be able to put towards the rest of your life, because this one thing, I'm sure, is not the only part of you. Even being a parent, you have to make sure that you have enough energy for what you need to do, even if it's just your mandatories. You know, some things are not mandatory and you have to know what those are. And know, you know what is worth the investment. You know what the backup plan is. I really hope this video helps somebody, because I wish somebody would have told me a long time ago. Take a look at your life. Don't focus on the now, because you need to stay focused on what your priorities are for the future. So yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Again, I hope this helps somebody, and put this towards your life. You know, don't just let it go, let it, sit and stay there. Move forward. That's all you can do in this life. So have a good day.